All right, welcome. I'm Jennifer Elliott. Welcome to Chair Yoga. So I'm a yoga therapist and I've been teaching yoga for almost 25 years. We're going to grab a chair and we're just going to do simple stretches that you can do anywhere. So I have a yoga chair. It doesn't have sort of the sides. You can grab any chair that you want and we'll get started. So make your way onto your chair. And again, you can see my chair doesn't have these sides, this yoga chair, but you have any chair that's available to you. And we want to talk about first where we're sitting in the chair. So if you sit too far back in the chair, we tend to kind of round and maybe the back doesn't feel so great. So do the best you can to sit in the middle or towards the front of the chair so you can get your feet nice and rooted. You put your hands on your thighs. Good, feel nice and solid. Close the eyes and just take a moment to feel the feet on the ground, giving you that sense of heaviness and stability, sturdiness. Feel the spine get really long. And then as you're ready, go ahead and blink open the eyes. And let's take the arms out in front of us. And you can make fists. And let's just simply turn the fists down, turn the fists up. Let's do this a couple of times. Feel that nice stretch across the front of the wrist here. And then we can make some nice circles. And take the circle the other direction. Great. Then take one hand like a stop sign. And let's go ahead and use the other hand to pull the fingers back. And your stop sign could be up. Your stop sign could be down. We just want to get a nice stretch. And you'll feel that through the forearm. And then a lot of times one hand is a bit more dominant. So you can pull one finger back. I like to start with the pinky finger. Gently pull the other fingers back, ring finger. You might feel that in the palm or again up the forearm. Just do each finger. Take the thumb. And then take that shoulder and just roll it back. And roll it forward. All right, take the other hand, your stop sign. Pull it back. Again, your stop sign can be up. Your stop sign can be down. You can just kind of explore what is that better stretch for you. The shoulder gets tired, it can be down, that's fine. And then when you're ready, one at a time, each finger. Roll that shoulder back. Roll it forward. And let's see if we can do it together. Both shoulders back, big circles. Both shoulders forward. You can see my hands are kind of sliding up and down my legs and just kind of letting them move. And then let's work with that. So let's place the hands on the knees. If I'm too far back, I'm just going to scooch a little forward. And I'm going to do what might be called cat-cow, just warming the spine. So I'm going to hold on to the knees and I'm going to lift the chest, see how open I can get. And then I'm going to hold on to the knees, just kind of round back, let the head drop. And inhale, I'm going to lift the chest. Notice how we move on the breath. Inhales are always opening. And exhale, round to back. Exhales are always closing or eventually twisting. Inhale. Lift the chest. Exhale. Round the spine. One more. Inhale. And exhale. All right, come to center. And scooch again to the front of your mat. This will, or to the front of your chair. This will especially be important if you have a chair with sides, right? You want to have a little bit more space. So I'm taking those legs out to the sides. My toes are turning out. And you can see I have a mat underneath me. So this kind of gives you a sense of how wide and maybe, I don't know, 3 feet apart. And as I have my toes turned out, it's a bit more stable. And I can just take my left arm up. I'm mirroring you, so it'll be your left. And I'm gonna lean over, and since the right hand is just resting, if I want the elbow to rest, fine. If I want it to be straight, it's just kind of however I feel. From hip to fingertip is one long line, and you're looking wherever the neck is comfortable. So that might be up. For me, oftentimes it's forward or down. And then let's come to center. And that left hand is down, the right arm is up, lift, lean over. And again, it's really just relative to you. And then again, right hand down. Maybe you can lean a little deeper, left arm up. Where are you looking? And to the other side. And come to center. And then bring those legs a bit more to center so you feel nice and stable. They can be hip width. All right, and then we'll do what's called the newspaper. So just turn your palms up, you're gonna lift them off of your lap. And then let's go ahead and bring the newspaper up. So we wanna view the newspaper. Those elbows are lower than the shoulders. Open the arms. And every time I get here, I start to realize how tight one of my shoulders are. We're gonna open that newspaper and then bring it back. And then we're gonna close it up. We're gonna retract it. Now I'm gonna turn to the side. You're gonna stay where you are. I just wanna show you when we bring those arms back, we're kind of working the back of the arms. So we're really kind of squeezing back. So you really feel it back behind you. All right. So again, inhale, let's bring up the newspaper. Exhale, let's open up the newspaper. Let's close it up and retract it. Inhale up, open, close, retract. Good, so do a couple more on your own. I wasn't even following my own advice. I wasn't really pressing at the bottom there. So up, open, close, retract. One more. Up, open, close, retract. Press firmly into the back of the arms and then go ahead and release. Okay. So from here, let's look over to the right. So keep your spine nice and long, your chin is level to the floor, and you're just taking your gaze over your right shoulder. Look across the horizon, so straight ahead and over to the left. And then come to center. Notice how that was just the neck that was turning. Let's see if we can turn the body now. And everyone's different with how they feel. So either give yourself a hug or kind of cross elbows just so that we can kind of feel that it's this midsection moving and the arms are comfortable. So let's sit really tall. Keep the legs where they are. And then from the belly button up, let's twist the whole torso to the right. So not just the neck, let's kind of let the whole body go. It may not get very deep. I'm not very good in this direction of my twist. And then come to center, get tall, inhale. Exhale, we're gonna turn to the left. So again, I'm mirroring you. And then come back to center. Which arm is on top? Let's go ahead and switch it, whatever you're doing. Inhale, tall. Exhale, belly in, revolve to the right. Inhale to center and exhale to the left. All right, let's come all the way back, release the hands for just a moment. We like to give ourselves rests. Now, a lot of you, that's gonna be where you're gonna go, but I like to add on in case there's anything that feels good for you. So some of you might interlace the hands, bring them forward and up. And if that bothers your shoulders, maybe it doesn't feel real comfortable, again, you can have the arms in front, you can give yourself a hug, right? Same work. So you choose one of those arm placements, then inhale, get tall, and exhale from the belly button up, revolve to the right. Well, let's stay here. Get tall again, inhale. Exhale, continue to revolve to the right. Keep your hips nice and anchored. And then come all the way back to center, lower the hands. Let's go ahead and switch the interlace if that's what you're doing, or other arm on top. Palms forward and up. Get tall, inhale. Belly in, exhale, turn to the left. Inhale, tall. Exhale, belly and turn to the left. One more breath. And come all the way around and relax the arms down. Whew, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling some warmth in the shoulders now. So let's go ahead and take the feet. We'll go a little lower and just lift the heels and bring them down. Lift the heels, bring them down. A couple more. All right. Now I'm going to scooch back on my chair. You might want to do the same just so that we feel a little bit more stable. And I can take the leg up and roll around the ankle. All those cracks and pops start to go away as we hydrate the joint. And go ahead and do the other direction. You might even scrunch up the toes if you're able to do that. If you have shoes on, you may or may not be able to scrunch them. And then let's do the other side. So you can straighten it just enough to get some space to rotate it. And go the other direction. Pardon me, maybe scrunch up the toes. Side is not as coordinated. That's all right. Okay, and then my feet are a little bit wide and I want to take a forward fold. Now I've scooched to the back of my chair just so I kind of don't fall out, and it gives me more support here. And then I can just take my hands and start to slide them down my legs. Now if you have any low back disc herniations, any reason you shouldn't forward fold, then just sit up. Otherwise you can just kind of fold over the legs. Let the head go. If there's any reason that the head shouldn't be below the heart, you get dizzy. But then again, just stay upright. And then those of you that are folding forward, take your hands and push them onto your thighs so that you can kind of help yourself come all the way up to seated. Great. And then have your feet back to that hip width. We've scooched back on our chair so we can feel the back kind of ground. We can place our hands down, the eyes close. And we can just take a couple moments and just find some mindful breaths. And you breathe in and out through the nose. If that's stressful or straining, then breathe however you're comfortable. But we did a little bit of movement, so you might notice your breath is shorter, more shallow, or maybe you're a little more heated. And so let's slow the breath down just to slow our nervous system down. So take a nice relaxing inhale and a nice relaxing exhale. Inhale and exhale. If you can match the length of the breath, if it's a little more relaxing. So I'm just going to count it. If you can breathe in and out for that duration, great. If not, just breathe comfortably. So let's take an inhale through the nose, and we'll do it to a count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale out the nose for the same 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 4. Exhale for 4. Inhale 4. And exhale 4. Let's do a couple more on your own, just feeling intuitively the breath is the same. Once you're ready, just let the breath return to normal. Blink the eyes open. All right, again, I'm Jennifer. I hope you enjoyed this chair yoga. You can do this anytime, anywhere you're at, anytime you're in a chair. And I hope you have a great rest of the day. Namaste.